linking e adjectives to, well, anything at all really. Let's have a look. We've got a whole bunch of e adjectives here. See if you can read them. Chikai, close. Warui, bad. Samui, cold. Ookii, big. Chisai, small. Kuroi, black. Tanoshii, fun. Takai, expensive or tall if you're talking about things like trees and buildings. Furui, old. Omoshiroi, interesting. Ii, good. Yasui, cheap. Akai, red. Yokunai, negative of e, so that means not good. Atarashii, new. Right, we're going to learn how to make an e adjective into its te form. That's how you link an adjective to something else. You should be familiar with the te form of verbs, and that does the exact same job. You put a clause ending with a verb into the te form, and hey presto, you can link it to anything else, and the meaning of and is automatically included. You don't need to add and. It's the same thing for adjectives. So if we want to say something is close and bad, and we'll just pop bad over here, then you don't need the word and. You simply need to change this close into the te form. Now to do that, first job is of course to remove this e. And there we go. The e is gone, and then we're going to replace it with kute. And there we go, a little wobbly. Chikakute, warui. It's close and bad. We could use this to describe all sorts of things, perhaps a park. Kouen wa chikakute warui desu. The park is close and bad. And let's see what happens if we take one of the others. Samui, cold. Okay, we're going to drop the e. There we go, and we're going to replace it with kute, samukute, cold. Let's see if we can add something to it. Okay, let's choose this e adjective, omoshiroi, interesting. Samukute, omoshiroi desu. That could be used to describe, perhaps, Scotland. Scotland wa samukute, omoshiroi desu. It's cold and interesting. I think you've got the hang of this, so I'm not going to actually write in the transformed adjective, or just say it together. Ookii becomes ookikute, big. Chisai becomes chisakute, small. And kuroi, black. Kurokute, black and. Tanoshii, tanoshikute, fun and. Do you think we can actually do this with a number of adjective links together? Well, let's see. We've got chikakute warui up there. Let's see if we can add something to that. So it's close, it's bad, and it's cheap. Wow, we're going to add cheap. Now, in fact, you can simply use the same system and you can keep adding as much information there as you like. Of course, you need to change the e there, remove it, and turn it into a kute. And there we go. Chikakute, warukute, yasui. That could also be about a park. Kouen wa chikakute, warukute, yasui desu. What about if we want to use the past tense? Is that going to be possible? No, it isn't. What happens is that the last link in the group, the last link can have a tense. So you can actually change yasui into yasukatta desu, and that would make the entire group into the past tense. But when something is in the te form, just as it is in verbs, it does not have a past or future or any tense at all. What it can have, however, is if we go down here, you can use it in the negative, and you can use the same thing to link a negative adjective to something else. Let's have a look at yokunai. We'd remove the e, wouldn't we? And we'd replace it with kute. And now we have yokunakute, not good. We can add, let's add furui, yokunakute, furui desu. Now in each case we've been adding another e adjective to our te form of the e adjective, but in fact you could add a na adjective or anything you like really, but most commonly you'll find two e adjectives together.